Welcome back, guys. So just a bit of an update on the Hillman Super minx. I took it in for a Warrant of fitness about a week ago, and it failed 2 points. First of all is the centre steering rod here, which runs across the back of the engine and connects the two steering levers. It's failed on the left hand bush. There's too much play in it, so it failed there. It's also failed on the centre muffler where the chalk is there. It's got a pinhole in it. So that's not a problem. I can get that fixed. The muffler, either they can patch it or whether I just end up getting a new muffler. Maybe that I just get a new muffler. The centre steering rod though has been a more of a challenge. These bushes are quite hard to get hold of. I did get in touch with the local Hillman club, and they were able to get some more from the UK, and we're going to send a set over that they had. But to get this rod off is proving to be quite challenging. I have had a go at it, but with no luck. There are two nuts underneath which keep thread on to the bottoms of the bushes, but then just trying to get the bar off is near impossible. Tried everything. I've tried like levers and crowbar and all sorts, and it's just not budging. What I ended up doing was purchasing a reproduction track rod from the UK. It doesn't have bushes, it has joints, which are greasable. I thought I'd just buy a brand new reproduction bar instead, because it may be that to get this bar off they might have to cut it. My sort of thinking is that you could cut the top of this bush off and then pull the actual rod off and then just manipulate the bush out that way. Other people have commented that you have to treat it like a tie rod end, where you've got to hit the steering levers and then these will break free, but it's so tight in here, and it's on a bit of an angle as well, like it actually, you can't sort of get under there either because it's so close to the firewall. So I took it down to a local garage and they said to ask them if they could have a look at changing the bar over for me, and they said no, the car's too old. So they've directed me to an auto engineer shop, and they said yep, bring it in and we'll have a look at it. So that's where we're up to. So I'm going to take it in tomorrow and leave the car with them with the new centre rod, and hopefully they'll be able to replace it for me. I bought this centre rod from Forest Customs and Classics in the UK. They were really good to deal with, so big shout out to them. It was basically purchased and sent over to New Zealand within a week. They've got lots of different spares for Roots Group vehicles, Humber Singer and Hillman. If you're having to repair or replace these bushes, it might be easier just to get an entire new centre rod, because these bushes are getting harder to find. Okay, we're about a week and a half on now. I managed to get find a garage to fit the new centre rod, and they said it was easy as basically shock the tapers, remove the old centre rod and bushes, and then fit the new centre rod. So that's all in now. The steering is a lot more responsive and a lot you can feel it's tighter for sure. The only thing is my steering wheel is sort of, when I'm driving along, is now on a bit of an angle, but that's easily fixed. I'll just take the steering wheel off and recenter it. It was slightly off anyway beforehand, but now that the steering is tighter because there's no play in the bush, a little bit more pronounced. But anyway, we'll sort that out. That's an easy fix. And today I've just had the exhaust system repaired. Brand new resonator there, and they had to add on a little bit of extra pipe just to the right there. Yep, that's all repaired. So overall, a job well done. I just need to take the car back down to the testing station and get them to check those repairs and then get the warrant of fitness. This is the last. Actually, there's new changes coming in for warrant fitnesses for older vehicles. I think it's if your vehicle's older than 40 years. I haven't read up on the details, but this car falls into this category. You only need to have a warrant of fitness every 12 months because the government decided that, overall, people who own classic cars don't do massive amounts of miles, and they tend to look after their cars and put money in to keep them on the roads. So we'll reward you with a yearly warrant of fitness as opposed to every 6 months, which I think is a good move. Certainly going to save some money. Just to tell you a quick story, getting the car repaired today, the mechanic had multiple people coming in off the street inquiring about the old Super Minx here. And there was one old character that came in. He said he used to own a Hillman Super Minx, and the mechanic was like, oh yeah, good value. And he said he traded in a Mini Cooper for a brand new Hillman Super Minx. If only he had known what the value of a Mini Cooper is these days, he might have hung on to it. But anyway, there you go, is a little story for you. Right, we'll pick this up on Saturday morning. We're down to the testing station. Good news, guys. The car just passed its re-inspection. Just missed out on the 12-month warrant of fitness that comes in on the 1st of September. So I have to take it down for another warrant of fitness in 6 months' time, and then it'll be 12 months from there. So good news, she's all repaired now, back on the road. Alright, well, we're back in the garage now, so we're all warranted up till February 2026. Like I said before, the steering is much more responsive and it's a lot tighter. Car's running really well. Next job is going to be, we'll have a crack at sorting out this paint, try and get some of the oxidation out of it. And then we're going to tackle this front valance. Needs to be filled and painted. But yeah, Super Minx is good for another 6 months, and then we'll be into annual warrant of fitnesses. I think it's important to have inspections on these older cars. It's good that they've pushed it out. The government have legislated out to annual inspections. I think 6 months is a bit over the top, but I think it is important to have safety checks. The worn steering bush is a classic example of that. You need to have good steering. It's important. Just like it is to have good brakes. And everything's working on the car. Okay guys, so we'll leave the video here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.